What are you focused on? And is what you're focused on something that naturally comes from within you, your desire to focus on it, or is it being controlled by external forces? You know, the media can actually control mass minds if you're not aware of what's happening. If you aren't keen to the way that I call them the powers that be, but they don't really have power because it's an illusion. You have the freedom to take your mind back. Let's say example. Let's just say the media decides, okay, on Tuesday, we're going to make everybody think about green apples, right? So, however they want to do it, they'll make you think about green apples. And if you're not sensitive to this hive mentality sort of takeover, you will find yourself thinking about green apples all day on Tuesday, posting about it, sharing it to your stories, talking about it, making videos about it. And that's what you're going to talk about because they want you to. So there's something to be said for freedom of the mind and understanding how this matrix works, about how it's based on fear and how it's based on control, and how it's possibly based on the concept of distraction from freeing your mind, freeing yourself, and having sovereignty over things like your thoughts, your focus, your goals, and things like that. So you don't have to jump on the bandwagon whenever something happens, especially when it comes to social media. You can easily be turned into, let me not say turned, but you can easily be influenced on what your focus is. Now, if your focus is on bettering yourself as a human being, if your focus is on being of service to others, that's actually the best way to create change in the world. Not going viral, spreading fear, anxiety, panic, and all of that stuff. So while it is good to be aware of what's happening in the world stage, and there's always going to be something happening as long as we're on this earth, no matter what time period, just keep in mind that you do have the choice to take your mind back. You don't have to follow the flock with every single thing. People who are deeply spiritual also don't necessarily jump on every trend that goes around, because a trend is what? A trend is basically a mass focus of something. So if you can be easily told what to focus on within your own mind, you can be easily influenced to a lot of things, and that's actually really scary. So you don't have to think about the green apples all day. You don't have to talk about the green apples all day, because that's going to pass. And then it's going to be the next thing they want you to focus on. Get off of that ride. You don't have to be on the ride. Take your mind back and focus on what you want to.